Welcome, Pirates, to the first episode of my new podcast, First Class. My name is Fran, your host, and this is my friend, Manny. He is a senior here at RHS, and he's arguably the best photographer here on campus. You can see his work on this year's yearbook, and you can also check him out on Instagram. Welcome to First Class, Manny.
Thank you.
All right, so Manny, what inspired you to get into photography?
What inspired me was my cousin of mine. He had his own camera. I was always around him. I see him like a brother to me. And it wasn't really until one day he took me up to Yosemite Park where he let me mess around with it. And honestly, that's where it kind of kick-started.
Okay, and what keeps you passionate about it?
Honestly, my love for media. I love taking pictures because of it. And then my love for cars as well. I love taking pictures of them, and it's really helped me a lot.
Okay, and do you want to pursue photography after high school or just keep it as a hobby?
I do plan on pursuing it after high school. I plan on going to Sac State where I'll get my bachelor's in fine arts, and hopefully we'll continue after that.
Okay, and what has been your favorite photo you've ever taken?
My favorite photo would have to be these two NSXs. They're at a parking garage, and they're kind of like lined up right next to each other. Well, I would say it was probably my favorite.
Okay, and what makes it special about them?
Honestly, I like the colors. I like the location. All the lines match. Everything kind of matches. That's what I like about it.
Okay, and what led up to that shoot, Manny?
So I had a shoot prior to that with one of them alone, and I got really close to the dude, and he was like, "Hey, if you ever want to set something up, I could bring a couple of my buddies down with me." And yeah, so that's when we really set it up at this parking garage, and he really caught me off guard because he ended up bringing a third car. Originally, I only thought it was going to be only just two of them. And honestly, that's kind of what made it cool, was because there was multiple there.
And you thought it was going to be only two, but he brought a third car?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
I would say my second favorite shoot would be this Porsche. It was down in LA. I think it was at the 6th Street Bridge. It was really cool because it was my first photo shoot ever outside of the Central Valley. And the guy was really cool about it. He was from Palmdale. And we set something up. We both agreed at 6th Street Bridge. And yeah, it was the first time I ever photographed a sports car of Porsche.
Okay, and why is that your second favorite photo shoot you've ever taken?
Honestly, I would say it's my second favorite because it was like the first time I ever got to photograph something like it. And honestly, he was such a cool guy. It was a cool experience. We did a lot down there. And then we even ended up going to a car show right after where we saw really cool exotic cars like Bugattis and Lambos and stuff like that.
Okay, and did he let you drive the car or?
Unfortunately, no. I really wish I did, but I never really asked him. I wish I did, but it probably would have been a no even if I asked him. But it would have been cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Manny. And well, yeah, that's a wrap on our first episode of First Class. Big thanks to Manny for sharing his story. And stay tuned for more, and as always, keep aiming high. Until next time.